The coronavirus outbreak has a growing impact. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Janine Samuels.
And I'm Patricia Malone. Thank you for joining us this evening. Well, Prince George's County confirms its fourth case of the coronavirus, and officials say the 12 firefighter paramedics who came in contact with him are self-quarantining at home. None of them are showing symptoms. Officials made the announcement at the county's Emergency Operations Center. As for the fourth person, officials say he's in his 60s and remains hospitalized. But unlike the 3 previous cases, which were linked to travel, the health department says it appears this case was community spread.
The fourth case is a different case. It's different because we cannot, as far as we know, trace travel. This is a gentleman who, for the most part, stayed home. Did not travel a lot, and so we're concerned. We cannot trace at this moment like we could with the first 3.
This is a shift in how we start to approach things. And I think that's why when I was talking, we have to do this together. This isn't a health department dictating. This is not what the health department is doing for you all. This is what we're doing together.
And the county has set up a hotline for any residents who want information on the virus. That number is 301-883-6627.
Maryland Senator Ben Cardin is calling on the president to invoke the Stafford Act, which would release over $40 billion from the Disaster Relief Fund to help state and local governments respond to the coronavirus. Cardin says the funds would help lessen the spread of the virus and save lives. Meantime, President Trump addressed the nation last night about his plan to combat the virus.
To keep new cases from entering our shores, we will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days. We are strongly advising that nursing homes for the elderly suspend all medically unnecessary visits.
We don't need 48 hours. We need to just make a decision to help families right now, because we have to operate not as business as usual, but in an emergency status where we have to get the job done.
Meantime, an aide to Brazil's president has tested positive for the coronavirus. This comes just days after he attended a dinner with President Trump and Vice President Mike Pence at Mar-a-Lago. In Washington, the White House and Pentagon have temporarily canceled all tours. And on Capitol Hill, all House and Senate buildings will be closed to the public until April 1st. As more cases of the coronavirus are confirmed across the country, businesses are taking more precautions to keep their facilities clean. CTV News spoke to the restaurant owner, Randall McNeely of Me Moms in Bowie, about what he's doing to keep customers and workers safe.
Within the last 3 weeks, our business seemed to have increased at least by 25 to 30%, which we thought it was going to go in the opposite direction, but it hasn't.
So it's you.
And meantime, one Bowie church says despite fears over the coronavirus, it will not be shutting its doors. Greater Mount Nebo AME Church is expected to hold worship services as planned this Sunday. The church has placed additional hand sanitizer dispensers around the facility for guests. We reported yesterday more than 200 Episcopal churches in Maryland, Virginia, and the district are closing as a precaution.
Typically are a holding hands church, hugging church. However, because of the current climate, we are verbally and making it very clear that for the moment, we're just suggesting that when people greet one another, that they acknowledge that by just saying, hello, God bless you, and no holding of hands.
And Weaver went on to say that members who are concerned about the spread of germs can choose to watch services online.
The hallways and classrooms at 2 county schools are empty today. School officials have shut down Eleanor Roosevelt High and College Park Academy until Monday. This comes after someone affiliated with the schools had close contact with a person who traveled to a country under high risk for the coronavirus. Tonight, school CEO Donna Carmonica Goldson will hold a telephone town hall at 6:30 p.m. to update the community.
Well, Governor Larry Hogan announces changes to help stop the spread of the virus, and the governor has done the following. By executive order, he has banned gatherings statewide of 250 people or more. The National Guard has been activated and will be utilized as needed. The cruise ship terminal at Baltimore has been shut down for the time being. All hospitals have been asked to change their visitation policies, and visitation rights at the state's prisons have been suspended for the time being. Public schools statewide will be closed all of next week through the 27th of March. State workers that have been approved for telework are being told they have to do that. And these are just some of the steps the governor announced to slow the progression of the disease. We'll have much more on all of that tomorrow.